Hi and welcome or welcome back to The Books Are Everywhere. So today I'm here with a new reading vlog. Hopefully we will do better than last week, at least with the vlog updates, and hopefully I won't be ill. I'm still a little bit ill, but I'm okay. I've just had a cold, which I am getting over, and I'm feeling a lot better today. So I thought I would just start this vlog before it gets completely dark outside. Even though it's only 4 o'clock, it is getting dark very early now. So I thought I'd start this vlog while I've still got a little bit of light. I've had a really good day so far. I've been doing some uni work and I've got a lot done. Filmed a video and took some Instagram photos for the first time in a while. Also filmed a reel, so I feel like I am doing okay today. I haven't actually read anything today yet, but I am going to be hopefully finishing Kingdom of the Curse. I don't have too much left of this one, and we were meant to finish the buddy read last night, but I am a little bit behind with it. However, I'm really enjoying this book. I did talk more about it in last week's vlog, but I am near the end now and can safely say that this is really good, really enjoying it. I feel like this is an improvement on Kingdom of the Wicked. I am enjoying it a little bit more, I think, because the magic system and the kind of magical world that we're exploring in this one is just a little bit more up my alley. Like, I feel like the descriptions of the places are absolutely beautiful. I can picture it really well. I really like that side of it. I really like Amelia as a main character. I think she's such a strong female main character, which I love. The main problem I've had is with Wrath as a love interest. Although I do like him, I also kind of hate him sometimes, and he can come across just a little bit problematic, and I don't really like the way that this talks about kind of abuse and stuff. Although it is interesting and it makes for a really interesting kind of discussion, I just don't feel comfortable all the time while reading it and where this is kind of going, and I feel like maybe there is a little bit of confusion with how it's meant to be coming across, because I'm not entirely sure how I'm meant to take a lot of the stuff that's been talked about. But it is kind of a minor problem in the grand scheme of how much I'm enjoying this. I am really enjoying a lot of it, and I really like the writing. It is super easy to read and very compelling, and the plot is very compelling as well. I'd say even more so than Kingdom of the Wicked. There is a lot of cliffhangers at the end of chapters in this one and stuff. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I finished Pride and Prejudice yesterday, which I really liked, and it's made me want to go to like visit like a stately home, so that might be coming up, you know. You never know. I would also really like to start Flora's Travelling Christmas Shop today. This one came out a few weeks ago and I've had this from the publisher, and I would like to read it soon, not too long after its release, and also to start to get me into the Christmas spirit. I would like something to kind of kick off some festive feelings, and this one just sounds so cute. It is about a girl called Flora. She worked in a Christmas shop and she was fired from that job, so she decided to go travelling on a trip to Lapland and basically set up a travelling Christmas shop of her own in her camper van. It sounds so festive, so fun, so entertaining, and I think there's a little bit of romance in here too. I feel like this one will be a really easy, cozy read, so hopefully I might start that one tonight if all goes to plan. And then I have a couple of buddy reads that I want to start over the next few days. One of them being A Sky Painted Gold by Laura Wood, which a few of us are buddy reading this month. We have a little book club going, which is really cute, and we're basically reading a different book every month that one of us picks, and Jo has picked this one, which I'm so excited to read. This is Gatsby inspired, and I've heard so many good things about Laura Wood's work that I'm so excited to dive in. I read Gatsby earlier this year, which has made me even more excited, and honestly these books are stunning. Like, how beautiful is that gold? Look at that cover. I love her books. The design of them are absolutely beautiful. But yeah, as far as I know, this is following somebody in the summer of 1929 in the Grand Cardew house, and is following Lou, who is inside this house, and the glittering whirlwind, Caitlin, and handsome enigmatic Robert. And Lou is swept into the dazzling world of moonlit parties, unrivaled glamour and whispered secrets. Can she stay true to herself and her heart? So I think this is a romance, but very excited to read it. Can't wait. starting this as a buddy read tomorrow, as we're reading it throughout the month, and yeah, I just can't wait to start it. It just looks amazing. So I'm also going to be starting Serpent and Dove, which is a reread for me. I'm going to be reading that mostly on audio, if not all on audio. Me and Alex are hoping to buddy read the whole series by the end of the month. Wish us luck. I have read Serpent and Dove before, so it'll be a reread for me, and I absolutely loved it, but I haven't read Blood and Honey or Gods and Monsters yet, so hopefully we're going to be finishing up with that series soon, which is very exciting. But yeah, I still have a few things on my November TBR that I will hopefully get to, but once I've started the next few books I think I'll feel a little bit better about my TBR, and I need to finish Kingdom of the Cursed. But hopefully this will be a better reading week than last week, as I don't feel like I read that much, but in the grand scheme of things I'm doing fine. I'm just very busy, but hopefully there'll be a little bit more over the next week, and hopefully you will enjoy joining me on this journey. Hi, it is predictably Thursday. My problem is that I work Wednesday and Thursday and the days just go like that, and I don't get time to like read or update, and I look like crap most of the time when I'm working, and I just don't get the time to update you guys either, so I am sorry, but I will try and be better over the next few days. Even though I am busy, there is some exciting things going on, and exciting reading things going on, so I will try and be better at updating you. But yeah, when I'm working I just find it really hard to like find the time, especially when the nights are dark like they are now. That sounds like a stupid thing to say, but the nights are darker earlier, so it's dark when I come out of work, and I don't really want to update you guys with crap lighting, but that's what you're getting, so you know, don't really have another choice. But anyway, I have a pre-order to unbox which arrived the other day, and I've been saving for this video. So this is my edition of Aurora's End, which is signed by the authors, I believe both of them, I don't know, yeah. And I pre-ordered this because I've had basically every one of these in hardback. I haven't read them yet, but I have been collecting them as they've come out, and I think I've managed to get signed editions of each one. So I pre-ordered the last one to have the whole set. It's not got anything fancy under the dust jacket, but it is a very pretty book, and I like the green, and yeah, I can complete my set now and hopefully read this one soon, because I believe this is the complete trilogy now that is out. So hopefully I can dive into that one. But what I am reading at the moment is a Sky Painted Gold, which has this beautiful cover, and I am a little bit behind. Well, I say behind on a buddy read. I'm managing to catch up. I'm 117 pages in. Really enjoying this. It does read a little bit young for me, which is kind of what I expected, and it is a little weird reading about somebody who's young in 1929, because they seem so kind of like different to how I would expect them to be. I feel like reading contemporary writing that is set in the 1920s is such an odd kind of juxtaposition, but I am really enjoying this. It's very Gatsby inspired, which it actually is Gatsby inspired, but it's very Gatsby-esque, which I'm really enjoying, having read Gatsby earlier this year, and I'm really excited to see where this one goes. I feel like it's going to have a little bit of a mystery element to it, but yeah, the only thing so far is I am finding the main character and the writing a little bit young, but I am really enjoying this one. I am also buddy reading that one, and buddy reading Serpent and Dove with Alex. This is a reread for me before we read Blood and Honey and Gods and Monsters, and I actually don't know how far through I am with this one because I'm just reading it on audiobook, but I'm really, really loving it. I really like this book so much. I read it for the first time last year and I loved it, and I feel like I'm just loving it as well now. I'm really enjoying the audiobook. It's really, really easy to kind of read like that. And I think there's two narrators for Reed and for Lou, which is really helpful as well, and I like having voices for them. I don't know, there's just something about this particular book where I thought, oh, their voices kind of fit, which I really like, and I'm glad I'm rereading this one before starting on Blood and Honey for the first time, and I just love their romance. I love the romance in this one. It is like enemies to lovers, marriage of convenience, kind of very full of cliches, which I just love. I'm not sure if this one's going to be a 5-star round. I'm not sure if this one's going to be 5 stars at this time round, like the first time. I don't know, there's something about it that I'm not quite thinking, oh, this is a favourite book, but it is very much up there, and it'll probably be a 4.5 if it doesn't make the 5. It could still make the 5. I feel like it's building on me every day, and I'm just loving it more and more, so I don't know, who knows. I am really enjoying that one. I'd say I'm probably halfway through-ish. Not sure, because I'm literally just listening to the audiobook, but who knows. I am really enjoying both of the things I'm currently reading. I did start Flora's Travelling Christmas Shop the other day, but I literally only read 1 chapter and I haven't managed to go back to it since. But I will soon, I promise. I am going to go now, but I will promise to try and update you a little bit more over the next few days. Hi, I'm just about to head out, but I thought I would just drop in with a very quick update. Let's just ignore my fringe. I just had a bath, so my hair is wet, but also my fringe is way too long at the moment and I need to cut it. But anyway, I thought I would just drop in and say I am really, really enjoying this book. I am now over halfway through. I've already read today's pages. I've caught up with my buddy read, and I'm really, really liking it. I feel like this is one that's growing on me as I read more and more. I really like the characters. I feel like there's an element of mystery around it. Kind of wish there was like a little bit more mystery. I feel like maybe that's what I'm missing from this one at the moment. Because I'm not like, it's not like a new 5-star read or a new favourite, but I am still really enjoying it. And I think it's probably going to be at least a 4-star. But I think the thing that I'm missing is that element of mystery I would really like to it. And although we have that a little bit, I feel like that could be emphasised and make me want to keep reading a bit more. However, I am wanting to read this all the time and thinking about it a lot. So that's good, that's really positive. I'm also obviously still reading Serpent and Dove, which I'm really, really enjoying, and honestly is growing on me with every bit I read. I'm listening to the audiobook, and I'm glad I'm listening to the audiobook. It's definitely cementing my love for it. I really like the audiobook. I'm glad I'm doing a reread of this one before reading the rest of the series, and I just absolutely love Reed and Lou's relationship so much. I just can't help but kind of root for them and love them, and yeah, I love them. I was listening to a particularly saucy scene while I was on my run this morning, which was quite funny, but you know, it was great. I think something that Serpent and Dove does really well is like, it's quite tasteful, and I really like the scenes in it. Well, there's not many, but I think there's like one major scene, but I feel like it's done really well, so that's really positive. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go to uni for a class, and then me and Mark are going to spend the next couple of nights together, and we are going somewhere tomorrow, which you will see in this vlog, so enjoy. welcome to the end of this reading vlog. I hope you have enjoyed this week's reading vlog. Yesterday me and Mark went to a lovely old ruins of a house which was absolutely beautiful. I've been wanting to visit kind of like a stately home type place since reading a lot of Jane Austen books, so we went there, which was absolutely beautiful. I hope you enjoyed my very autumnal clips of that. We also watched The Woman in Black, the 1989 TV version last night, which was really enjoyable. That was interesting in the way that it was done. It stayed pretty true to the book, but not 100%. It was really interesting to see how they made it in the 1980s. I think it was 6 years after the book was released, and I feel like a lot of it they did really well. It was kind of creepy, but not, like, it wasn't too much for me, which was good. I did like hide my face a couple of times, and there was one particular scene where I kind of like went, oh my god, and closed my eyes. But other than that, it like hasn't scared me too much today or anything. I haven't been thinking of it too much. But I really enjoyed it. I'm glad we watched it together. Mark hadn't seen it either, so that was really nice that we got to watch something that we'd both never seen, which was really cool. But yeah, I also finished Serpent and Dove last night. I read the end of this in physical format, and when I say the end, I only mean the last kind of 30 pages, because I didn't have much left of the audiobook, and I thought, you know what, I'll just finish it in physical format, and I really enjoyed it. I think it might just be a 5 stars. At the start of this book, listening to it on audio, I was like, oh, maybe this isn't quite as good as I remember, and it won't be a 5 star this time round. But as it went on and on, it just grows on me more and more. I got really emotional. The thing is about this book is I absolutely love the relationship in it. I really love it, and I think that's what I love so much about it. So as the book progresses and the two main characters kind of get closer, I just fall in love with it as well, and I absolutely love the location. I can picture it so well. I'm glad I'm reading this near winter as well, because there is some Christmas mentions in here with some Christmassy scenes. And I'm really glad that I reread it. I'm excited and nervous to read Blood and Honey in the next couple of days. Me and Alex will be starting that. And I'm kind of nervous because I've heard really mixed things about it, and I've heard a lot of people are disappointed in it after the first one. But we shall see how I feel about that. I think I'm going to read that mostly on audio as well, as I do have access to the audiobook on Scribd. If you guys didn't know, I use Scribd for all of my audiobooks because I don't support Amazon. If you did want to join Scribd, I really enjoy it. I think it's a great platform. You get unlimited audiobooks, and you get a 60-day free trial if you click the link down below, and that means I also get 30 days as well. It's not something I often plug, but it is a subscription service that I really enjoy, and it's basically the only subscription service I have now, because I do use it basically on a daily basis, and I use it quite a lot. In fact, I have been using it today to listen to a new audiobook, which is Last Chance Books by Kelsey Rodkey, which is really good so far. It's very funny. There is some one-liners in here that have made me laugh. This is about, it follows a girl called Madeline Moore, who her auntie runs this bookshop called Books and More, and basically this bookshop isn't doing very well. There is a chain bookstore that's opened across the street called Prologue, and she ends up kind of meeting and kind of flirting with the person who is the son of the owners of this Prologue, this particular one in the chain. And basically she wants to save her bookstore, her aunt's bookstore, but there is also this extra kind of element of her having this like rivalry with the bookstore across the street, which includes obviously the son that she was kind of flirting with at the start of the book. And I am really enjoying it. I'm listening to the audiobook, and the only thing is I am finding the narrator a little bit annoying, but I think I'm getting over that now, and I am really enjoying it. It's very funny. This one I think is set in the summer, but I've heard people say it's really autumnal because it's kind of inspired by You've Got Mail, which I haven't watched, but now I really want to watch. Yeah, I'm looking forward to carrying on with this one. Not entirely sure how much I have managed to read of it today, but yeah, we'll see where this one goes. I just thought I'd listen to a new audiobook after finishing Serpent and Dove. Also read a little bit of A Sky Painted Gold by Laura Wood, which I'm really enjoying. The more I read of this, the more I enjoy it. And the only thing I think, as I've mentioned a few times, is I want a little bit more mystery in here. But I am also really glad that I read Gatsby early this year, because I feel like I'm getting so much more out of this one. Knowing it's inspired by Gatsby and kind of thinking who's inspired by which character in Gatsby and things like that is really like intriguing me with reading this book, but I'm really enjoying it. And I do also need to get back to Flora's Travelling Christmas Shop. It is just the one that I'm not kind of like buddy reading or don't have an obligation to at the moment, so it is last on my list right now of ones that I'm currently reading. But I will get back to it at some point, hopefully in the next few days. But anyway, I'm going to head off and wrap up this vlog here. I hope you have enjoyed this reading vlog this week. I think I've managed to update you a couple more times maybe than last week. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more from me, then please subscribe and check out my links down below, and I'll see you soon. Bye!